Regain your financial freedom by grabbing the book 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, an Amazon bestseller written by none other than Dr. Boyce Watkins. Grab the book now. Also, heating up summer 2023, B1 the movie, starring Dr. Claude Anderson, Madam President, and Riza Islam. Atlanta, Georgia, get ready. The All-Black National Convention is coming your way October 2023. We had the privilege of attending an All-Black National Convention. It was an absolutely life-changing experience. To get a free Dr. Boyce Watkins Black Business School training on how to make money without working, text the word STOCK to 31996.
Cent, man, was at a concert in L.A., and it appeared that he got aggravated. I don't know if it was because of technical difficulties, but at a point in time, as caught on camera, he hurled a microphone. And this microphone hit Power 106 host Brianna in the head. Now, one thing I was hearing is that she wasn't supposed to be in this restricted area. But nevertheless, the pictures are out there. She got hit in the head, and it's a pretty big gash. Now they're saying that 50 Cent possibly could be a suspect in a criminal battery report, which is you throw something, you hit somebody intentionally or not.
Battery.
Yes, battery. You know what I mean? So what's your thoughts on this whole situation, man? It's going pretty crazy right now in the news.
With the way they word it sounds a lot more violent and disrespectful than what it really was. I don't think any criminal charges are going to be brought up on 50 Cent for doing it, but 50 Cent's about to come out his wallet pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Because it's on camera. It's everywhere now. It's seeing him throwing it with very, very strong aggression, to say the least. And you knock somebody upside the head, and you put a pretty bad gash on him. I'm sure that he's probably feeling that now, feeling bad about the situation, because we've all seen frustration. I mean, we just seen Cardi B get a little water thrown on her after she was asking the crowd to throw water on her, and she hurled a mic at somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen many a situation where people get mad at their technical crew or staff, and they throwing temper tantrums, whatever the case may be. You're trying to put on the best show for the fans. That's your brand out there. That's your reputation on the line, so you want to put on the best show. But at the same time, you just did this in front of millions of people, and then those millions of people sent it to other millions. So it just don't look good, and there's no way around it. We know 50 don't play in court. 50's record in court is impeccable, probably one of the best records we'll ever see in sports. Whatever the case may be, 50's court record's up there with one of the greats. But he's going to take an L on this one.
Yeah, and then we don't know if the woman's going to press charges yet, but I can guarantee you she's going to press charges, because that's probably going to be a prerequisite of her, you're getting the money. Either way, she's going to get paid, I think, whether she press charges, whether, whatever. And I'm sure everybody knows that it was an accident, but she going to get paid. And I think she deserves to get paid. You know what I mean?
Pain and suffering. She gonna come to court with the wheelchair and the neck brace on, and she gonna come in there fucked up.
Yep.
Get that money. But what you say about that?
And then you never know what people, go through in that situation. You get cracked in your head with a mic, her shit split. It could be emotional turmoil, mental. You just never know. We could sit up here and be like, she's trying to get the bag, but he probably should have never threw it in the manner that he did, especially with people being in that area.
He cracked her skull.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not like a little.
Cracked her shit.
Yeah.
That's concussion. You know what I mean? Who knows if she needs surgery? Who knows if her eyes are damaged? He cracked her shit. He made a mistake, man. It's gonna cost him.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think he's about to go to jail. I don't think she's gonna take it that far. But I think a nice settlement will heal some wounds.
I wonder how much. I'll say at least a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
At least.
I'm gonna aim high and see what the fuck happens.
Man.
But yeah, he's gonna come out the pocket. I think it'll make it quick. I don't think 50 gonna fight this one. Why deal with the courts and lawyer fees and all that stuff when this is pretty cut and dry, man? If the number ain't too astronomical, y'all can come up with an agreement to save lawyer fees and court costs and all that. I know that's what I would do. And I'm not saying that this ain't a situation where homegirl's trying to railroad him or extort him or anything. He bust her head with a microphone. Right. Albeit at an accident, he did it. So, hey, man, you got to pay up, bro.
Whatever happened? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Whatever happened with Game? Because, Game is jumping in this clowning 50. Whatever happened with 50 Cent and Game, man? What did they ever go wrong?
Oh, man. Whew, we taking it back. I don't know. I think when I looking back on that and being such a fan of G Unit at the time and Game at the time and Game and G Unit together, I think it was an arrogant situation. I really do. I think it was an ego thing. I think that Game comes from the West Coast. You know what I mean? Gets put in the G Unit. He's one of the hottest things fucking smoking. He's feeling himself. 50 also one of the hottest things smoking. And I just think you got two egos clashing, and it just played out bad on camera.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah. That's what I think too, man. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say that 50 made them. You know what I mean? But he gave them an opportunity, and they thrived with that opportunity.
hell yeah.
It's just sad that none of these groups, these iconic groups from the late 2000s or late 90s, early 2000s, and mid 2000s, none of them really, I think, reached the potential that they could. Even like Rockefeller, you know what I mean? Where it could have went, I don't think and they did a lot. I'm not saying, but like, look at all Rockefeller had, and when they split, it just like it went downhill.
You think of all those groups from our era, right? So let's Rough Riders, Rockefeller, Dipset, Terror Squad, Murder Inc. There was always one that kind of shined and
Right.
still kind of stood the test of time.
Yep.
What does that say? Was it always that one to begin with? Did the team help that one? Because even followed by that one came jealousy, envy, and some sort of
Yeah.
you know what I mean, turmoil within. So I mean, even all right, I'll give you a Fat Joe for an example. Terror Squad did his thing, but no, wasn't the baddest lyricist, wasn't the face of Terror Squad. It was Pun. Pun's gone. Fat Joe's here, thriving better than ever, survived, still, you know what I mean, repping Terror Squad, but it's nothing to be found of that. What do you think about that dynamic?
I think that sometimes a talent don't matter all the time. I think whoever could be more savvy at business, who could make the better songs and stand the test of time. And it's not kind of not fair in the situation because Big Pun passed away. But like, let's just look at, with Jay-Z, a situation with Rockefeller. Like, it's clear that, and I'm not trying to take nothing away from Dame and Big. It's clear that he was a superior business mind. You know what I mean? That he had, bigger aspirations than that. And once that situation was ended, he continued to evolve. He continued to expand his brand to a multi-billion-dollar brand. And the same thing with Fat Joe. When that situation was over, people were talking about that he took Pun's rhyme book, and that was Pun's rhymes. And he made some hits after Pun died. As much as we want to sit up here, even Diddy, after that situation, Biggie gone, okay, yeah, I'm still going to reinvent myself and move to this industry. And
hot.
yeah. So it's just like, I think it's both. I think that, when Rockefeller was hot, when Bad Boy was hot, they got hot-ass people around them. But it wasn't going to stop them, whether those people made it or not. It wasn't going to stop Diddy. It wasn't going to stop Jay. It wasn't going to stop none of these people, Irv, whoever, from reaching where they needed to reach later on in life. You know what I mean? And I just wish I would have seen more. But, hey, sometimes things just happen and it runs its course, for a reason. But I tell you this, all them dudes from State Property, I ain't going to say that they eating crazy, but they still, out there doing shows and shit 20-something, 25 years later from that situation.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know how to